Gotcha, Lord!
Do you have any idea who fixed it?
No.
Hey, Männer, Platz kurz zu mir, Männer vom Gastern.
Can you hear me?
Defense!
Okay. Maybe. Are you streaming already? We're gonna start out.
Komm on! Go! Open!
Immer die nächste Aktion, voller Fokus, und nach oben. Lama ist hier vorne, Jungs, wir stellen uns auf, wir sind ein Tier, ein Tier! Okay, Cheer! Let's go! Wenn die Captains kommen, machen wir noch einen Cheer. Wenn die Captains kommen, machen sie noch einen Cheer. Starting 10. Zweite Line. Okay, jetzt seid ihr dein Box. Jetzt ist die M vorne, genau. Pick up 1. Wir haben jetzt mal das M genau, wenn wir 4 Points auf. Dann hier vorne.
Witamy Wrocław. Welcome to Wrocław for Game 2 of the Euro Lacrosse Under 20 Championships here. I'm Jordan Kligerman. By my side, Ezra Kligerman. We're from the States. We're here to bring some lacrosse action to you. This is Group B, Game 1, the first game in the big stadium between Deutschland and Ireland. Ezra, you saw Ireland practice yesterday, do a scrimmage with Polska. What are your thoughts on their team and who's kind of leading the way?
Explosive. They have very explosive offense, and they're led by some really great attackmen, but mostly defenders. You have Michael Sanger, Anil Ward, and then in goal you have Ewan McKeever, who really impressed me yesterday in the scrimmage.
And we haven't seen Deutschland, but who do you got there that's really kind of a standout?
Oliver Spey is really good, along with Benjamin Grimm, I think, could be very good leaders with the team. And then we saw early in warm-ups, we saw Tim Weiss, the goalie, deal with, believe, a lower leg injury, but I think he's all good in starting today.
He's in there. He's looking good. You got to play a little bit yourself, just kind of warming up and getting a sense. What's this turf like, and what's the surface play?
Oh, it's much different than the turf in the United States, and because it's just very like short grass almost, as well as it's very not grippy. So the guys in cleats might slip around a bit, but I guess the turf shoes will definitely give you quite the advantage for some of the players.
Yeah, we're seeing a really mix in the footwear between guys in running shoes, trainers, guys in turf shoes. We saw a lot of the Team Polska go out and actually purchase turf shoes, right? So this will be a big different surface comparatively to the grass fields. Tell me a little bit about the grass fields and the other games that the guys have seen.
Oh yeah, the grass fields are very well kept, and they're super nice so far. That's what I've seen. But we'll see. They'll probably get some wear and tear as the tournament goes on.
First face-off goes to Deutschland, but they quickly turn it over to Ireland, and here comes number 7. That is Michael Songer, who we talked about, and they've controlled it. Yeah, very key player. A couple things to think about different than the U.S. collegiate game is there's no clocks, meaning that there's obviously a game clock, but there's no timing as far as clearing the ball, touching in the box, that kind of thing. So it's free play. There's no shot clock either in World Lacrosse or European Lacrosse. This is what we saw from Ireland yesterday in the scrimmage, is just real ball control, right?
Yep, lots of possession throughout the game, and they really just dominated it, and then very quick strikes, especially in transition is when they had some just great goals and plays
and this
altogether.
is, yeah, it looks like they're moving it into something happening here as you see it. There's a feed. Boom, boom.
Early goal from, I believe, number 26, Jack Murphy for the first.
Sort of a give and go, move the ball, quick strike.
Yep, find the holes and sneaks it past Weiss for the first goal of the game.
Another thing to think about with the World Lacrosse is the clock runs on the quarter. So it's 15-minute quarters running time, except in the last 30 of quarters 1, 2, and 3, and then the fourth quarter it's the last 2 minutes.
Where it's stopped after every dead ball.
Correct, stopped at dead balls.
Yep, so that's Songer's second ground ball off the face-off. So technically it's 1-1, but really Germany hasn't had the ball to possess at all this game so far. So,
how important are ground balls?
Oh, they're super important. I mean, ground balls, when I look at a game, the team that has the most ground balls wins the game. I'd say like around 95% of the time. So if you don't get ground balls, the chances that you get the ball and possess it are very slim. And then obviously you don't have the ball, you can't score goals, you won't win the game. So it's a super key component to the game and something that we'll definitely keep looking on.
When I speak with people who don't know this game very well, I always talk about ground balls being very similar to rebounds in basketball. More control of the ball, more possessions, more opportunities to score.
For sure.
Nice pressure by Germany. That was off white, I believe.
Sub ball will be going Germany. Germany's first possession of the game if they can clear here.
Clearing is when the team brings the ball from their defensive side to their offensive side. We always stress this, and in this game, there's no real hurry, but you do have a man advantage because you have the goalies. You have 4 on your defensive side and 3 on your offensive side at all times. And Germany does a good job controlling possession there.
Great clear. Great outlet pass from Weiss.
You can see the slick turf.
Yeah, guys are slipping, sliding all over the place. And that's what's going to hurt Germany this game is you've barely had the ball all game, and the first time you get it, you turn it right over. So, we know Ireland has had a lot of success in the past out of all the European countries in world lacrosse. So, you know, if you're going to play a great team like Ireland, you're going to have to eliminate mistakes.
Ireland's communicating through their offensive sets here. It doesn't look tiring, but for Germany, this does wear down the defense to not have possession of the ball.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, you tire them out, and then Ireland, you know, nearly a third of the way. Oh, great caused turnover by Germany. Great interception off the pass. But for sure, I mean, we're nearly a third of the way through the first quarter, and Germany's had one possession of the ball, and they turned it over real quick. So hopefully Germany will be able to get a good possession here to give the defense a bit of a break.
So this is where they're going to be just very deliberate clearing the ball, taking their time. There's no rush. Just use their man advantage. You see the goalie bringing it over. He's got a 2-on-1 right there. Make Ireland work a little bit.
Oh. Nice caused turnover, but ball stays on the ground and back in the stick of Germany. Really unclear is you want to find these short sticks because when you can do that, you can clear the ball over well. I mean, you obviously don't want to send the long pull over the top because they probably won't be able to hold on to the ball for all that long.
But the long sticks like going over, don't they?
Yeah, they like going and scoring goals. Generate a lot of speed with the longer shaft.
You play goalie. What's it like trying to save a shot from a long stick?
Oh, it's brutal. I mean, you can. It's really hard to read where the ball is going to come off of, so it completely changes the plane. And so obviously, I mean, sometimes long pulls don't score, but I'd say most of the times when you get a big guy just going full speed at you, he's going to find a way to put it in the back of the net. More with brute power than with accuracy.
We saw Oliver Spade take a spill there, too. Again, he's wearing cleats. It's really a problem. Looks like we have a broken stick, and the flag goes down. Must be a European rule. So we have our first flag of the game. Oh, it is a broken shaft.
Yep, snapped.
I'm not sure why this is a penalty. Oh, he actually called him for a cross-check on that. So it wasn't because of the broken shaft, but the broken shaft's a result of the cross-check, we're assuming, right?
Yeah. From, I believe, John Staunton, but...
Now, here's a situation where they actually did stop the clock on the penalty call, and not resume running yet.
Not a good sign.
There it goes. So this should be a 1 minute man advantage for Germany.
See if they can equalize here. I mean, this is really great for their defense, give them a rest, but you got to find the back of the net here. Because, you know, we know Ewan McKeever for Ireland, he's a great shot stopper, and you're really going to have to pick a corner on him.
He's got good size, too. He's probably right around 6'1". Oh.
Bad turnover for Germany there.
Definitely not what they needed.
So clock continues to run the penalty, and they're going to try to kill it here, I assume, with this clear.
Yeah, yesterday, and you see it right here, is yesterday Ireland did not clear slowly and deliberately. They want to move the ball.
Yep. Like I said earlier, transition is just key for Ireland. They're going to score a lot of goals in transition throughout this tournament. So we're around halfway through this first quarter, so it's just been kind of an Ireland chokehold on this possession here.
Oh, great little interception there. Oh.
Ball comes down.
Oh,
I do believe it will be a slash on Germany from number 7, Colin Hurman.
So our second penalty of the day, and this one goes against Germany, just when they made a nice interception on that play by the goalie. Tim Weiss really not tested yet. Really, neither goalie tested. I mean, for the amount of possession Ireland's had, we really haven't seen the shots.
We've had one shot. Yep, one shot was a great goal. just underneath it. I mean, I think that's how Ireland's gonna play this one. And we saw yesterday against Polska. Yeah, they scored a lot more goals than they're scoring right now. But I think they're kind of just throwing it around, making sure their offense is all set, and then picking the exact precise moment they want to go to the goal.
We saw a lot of that man up Ireland offense yesterday, and they want to go to that sneak, that guy who came right around the back end of the crease, but not successful there. Germany sniffed it out.
Great cause turnover by Deutschland. Yeah, and once again, Germany can just take their time and kind of ease into this. Unfortunately, they're man down, so you got the guy chasing the keeper, but he can really just run around the back of the cage.
Right, that just released, so I think we're all even here. So we have the advantage back and see what happens.
He's quick, though. Weiss is very quick. Let's see if he carries over. It doesn't look like that. He throws a little bit of high ball. Nice catch.
Look at him track that guy down. There we go.
Oh, another turnover for Germany. So that's becoming very clear. Germany, turn over the ball quite a bit, and I think that might be why Ireland's dominating position so far this game. Yep, so this Ireland clear, very quick with their short sticks. Not really easing into it, but they're pushing it. And then once again back into this Ireland chokehold on the possession. Another knockdown for Germany, but Ireland keeps possession here.
Definitely feels like a game one, right? The way the ball's on the ground and
Yep.
Germany's turning it over. Ireland's not super clean with the ball yet. I think,
Just
obviously a
knocking the
little
rust
tight
off.
first quarter. I think we're going to see things settle down as we move on in the game.
Yeah, great move there inside. Just perfect offense and a goal from Sean Horkin. Just great offense right there. Found the wide open man and just dinked it right in. Pass advice.
I believe that was Darcy Rubinski on the assist. Very tough shot,
Yeah.
right? Right on the doorstep. Fake high, shoot low.
There's no chance for
Not much of a chance, no.
For
There's always
Kim
there's always a little bit of a chance,
always
right?
a little bit.
You got to believe. Eric Schmeidl's been good on the faceoff for Germany. He's really controlled it, but possession's been an issue.
Yep. I mean, yeah, Michael Saunders just grabbed 2 ground balls right off the faceoff. Germany, it's elite clamp for Germany, and oh, here we go, on the run.
Ooh.
That could be a slash.
I'm
but ref
surprised
doesn't
it
call
wasn't myself. He's right on the shoulder with that one-handed check.
Yep. So I think they're gonna call it now.
Did they? Oh, on the backside.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm not completely sure what the penalty is here.
Yes.
Yep. So 2 minute slash. I believe an unreleasable potentially.
I didn't see that signal.
No, sorry. 1 minute. 1 minute is what they're calling.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, some of the Island guys are just wearing, just running shoes here. So.
It's not a bad move. Talking with the Irish coaches, they don't have really a designated FOGO or face-off, get-off personnel. They rotate it. They kind of go old school where these guys can do the face-off, then stay on the field.
And go score goals.
Potentially.
So that's a bit of a little underhanded rip.
It's okay, right? Just get some shots off. You can't score if you don't shoot.
He's one of our players to watch for Germany.
Ooh, here we go. Another turnover, potentially.
Iamon Tessanari. And great ball by Germany, but Ireland retains possession. And here we go. They're going to push here. Got a bit of a 3-on-2 situation. Where they're going to go. Slips and falls. Yeah, that's the turf right there. You see Frederick Nagel just take a bit of a slip, and he certainly is going to want that one back. But, it was a shot, so Ireland retains possession here.
Correction on this, Chris Burnetta for Ireland there.
And so Ireland's going to take timeout.
Smart move, right? Regroup. They've had such dominant possession. It's only 2-0, which it really probably could be 4 or 5 at this point. Germany's had 1 shot.
One
not
shot
really
way
a
wide.
threat. Yeah, not really a threat yet. But, you know, they're playing hard, and
that's
they're
for
getting
sure.
their opportunities. They just need to take care of the ball a little bit more, I think.
Just some probably first game rust happened for Germany. We'll see them progress throughout this tournament. So over on the other field, I believe it's England versus the Netherlands. We saw the Netherlands scrimmage Polska earlier on, I believe it was Wednesday, and they just had a very dominant man up. Polska was able to put some goals by them, but their man up, they scored 3 out of their 6 goals in the first half, just off man up. So
Right, early in camp, everybody kind of getting the feel for what they were doing and get to know each other a bit. Everybody's coming from different parts of the country, different parts of the world, and earlier over there on the grass we had Belgium and Sweden. Sweden was dominant. We watched some of that game.
yep.
2 minutes left in the quarter. See what Ireland comes out here with. Again, they were very ball control yesterday. They've gotten a little bit away from that in the last few minutes. They've gotten a little more transition, but they've also been, sloppy. I'd say without a couple slips here and there, it might be a few more goals on the Irish side.
Yep. So we're back to all even here after the slash. So I think Ireland probably is discussing a play to run offensively, and now let's see if they can execute here. Well, that's also something we saw yesterday. The little underhanded shovel pass, try to switch up the defense a bit, but great recovery there for Ireland.
I'll be curious if they try the hidden ball trick off of that. Nice save.
Great save. Very nice. But I think, with the minute 27 to go, I think.
Yeah, Weiss was showing him near post that there was a little space there, and he tried to squeeze it in, but it wasn't happening. I think Weiss knew it was going there all along.
Yep. And once again, sloppiness is going to cost Ireland. On an over and back.
Over and back, going right to
And
Germany. Really quick restart.
Quick restart. Germany's not going to press here, which is a bit of a confusing move. I mean, it would have been a great opportunity to go there.
I don't know. They didn't have the numbers, and again, they really need to give that defense a bit of a rest, I think.
That's true. You really need to possess the ball for the rest of this quarter.
So we're under a minute.
Really can't let Ireland get another goal on you here. So take your time, hold the ball around, and then run a quick play to put some points on the board for Germany. Oh.
Great opportunity.
Great opportunity for Germany. I'm not sure if you got a piece of that one.
Hard to tell.
But
hard to tell. I think he pointed the wrong way. We're going to stay with Germany. If you don't know the rules, basically on shots, the person who's closest to the ball when it goes out of bounds retains possession. So Germany was closest when the ball crossed over the sideline off the shot.
So 13 now to go in the first quarter. Germany's going to have to pressure.
Don't know if they're going to get a shot off here.
Nope.
No, it doesn't look that way.
And it's intercepted anyway on the feed to the crease. So, over there on the other field, we can see England versus Netherlands start lining up for national anthems. So we'll definitely try to keep a watch on that one.
Mm-hmm. That really was actually a good opportunity for Germany there. They had a nice shot. That was really kind of a moment where that could have changed the momentum. But I think, if anything, it also probably just gives them a little confidence that, hey, we can make some things happen here.
Yeah, we can still hang with a powerhouse like Ireland. And, really it's just it's a first game for Germany. And it is what it is. It's a good start. I mean, they definitely started. I mean, after that first 5 minutes where it just seemed like it was about to be a blowout in the favor of Ireland, it really just calmed down for Germany, and they were able to possess the ball a bit. But still, you got to get the defense a break and just give them a second. But that kind of happened at the end there, and then we'll get a break on the quarter. So hopefully Germany can keep this momentum going, as I don't believe Ireland scored for probably 5 minutes now.
Yeah, I mean, 2-0 is nothing, really, if we want to talk about, the way things roll in the sport of lacrosse. That's an easy deficit to overcome.
For sure.
Ball possession, you score a goal quick. Goals can be scored really quickly in under 10 seconds.
And he scored 2 goals in 20 seconds. So.
Yeah, we've seen it. I'm looking to see if anybody's Look, I do see a German player changing his footwear right now, so it's definitely an issue. We've seen lots of guys slip. We saw it a little bit leading up to the first games, and it's definitely going to be a shift.
Yeah, I mean, I believe this field is made for soccer, which is definitely, or football, sorry, which is definitely something where you can kind of. The cleats are much different. The lacrosse cleats are considered a bit more bulky, opposed to like the super lightweight football cleats, and you can really just run around in them. Opposed to lacrosse, you really got to get a good grip on the feet, or you can see some pretty terrible injuries that we see in America, like a torn ACL or something around.
Well,
like
you need
that.
the stability, but you also need the power.
Yep.
And so yeah, you need length in the cleat so you can grab, and it's not going to happen with this. There's not this. The construction of this turf doesn't allow for that. So really you need a nub or a turf shoe to be comfortable. The flip side is over on those grass fields, like where England and Netherlands are getting ready to go, those are some of the most beautiful grass fields I've seen, and the cleats will work perfect. So we'll flip sides on quarters. Germany will be on our left and Ireland on our right. Same for the viewers at home or wherever you might be streaming. I mean, pure domination at the X, right? He doesn't see. Yep, there he goes.
So yeah, Germany's really been controlling this.
Yeah, Eric Schmeidel he's really doing a great job there. And he is a true Fogo, so that means face off, get off, and he got off the field, and so we got new personnel on.
Yeah, so also in this group you have Latvia and Switzerland. So those are also 2 pretty good teams. I'd say these are probably the 2 biggest, strongest teams in this group that are facing off first, which is, it's a burden, but it also could be a bit lucky the way it depends on the way you see it. So for Germany, you're getting probably your toughest opponent right out of the way, and then you kind of get great shot, great opportunity right off the post, and he's jumping, but that ball never went out.
No, it did. It's on the orange line.
Orange line. Sorry.
Orange line that side, white line near side. Yep.
Great.
That's a hustle play.
Yeah,
though.
great play for.
We talk about ground balls, but it's also those hustle plays. Now, every possession matters. It's 2-0. Every possession matters in a close game.
Yeah. So we saw Latvia scrimmage the Netherlands yesterday, and they look pretty even together. But once again, I mean, I sat around and watched a couple minutes of that, and I know we're kind of harping on it quite a bit, but the footwear for Latvia, I mean, they just kept slipping and sliding all over the place.
Yeah, I think until you get out there and try it and try to make a move and try to make a lacrosse play, it's really hard to get a handle on what you need to do from a footwear perspective.
Great cause turnover by Germany there, and he's got to clear the ball. And one-handed check, and you get the tough ground ball. No flag coming. Germany will retain possession and then lose it. Yeah, and just more falling on the ground here. Wow,
he didn't have possession, I didn't think.
That's quite the call. That
was really close.
Really close for Germany there, but I guess the ref.
He saw it. He saw what he saw.
Yep.
The rule on calling timeouts, both teams get 2 timeouts per half, by the way, and no timeouts during sudden victory overtimes if a game required that. And the ruling on timeouts is you need possession of the ball to call it.
So that one's kind of close. I personally didn't believe Germany had the ball there, but the ref saw it. So 2 minutes gone by through this second quarter here. Really, I mean, it's really just been change of possession after change of possession so far this quarter. I mean, Germany had the initial face-off, then it bounced back to Ireland, and now we're back in Germany possession. So just movement from both sides to start off here. Looks a little more even than it did to start the first quarter.
Well, I think that one offensive position, Germany hits the pipe. They showed again, they kind of built off that confidence of that last little set in the end of the first quarter, and I think, we could see something happen here. Oliver Space starting with the ball. He's someone that we were looking out for. You mentioned at the start of the game that he's someone that could really be a player for Germany and have kind of a breakout performance.
Yeah,
so.
number 23 in black. I mean, I think he's also wearing those like soccer turf shoes after he took a spill in the first quarter. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bad turnover for Germany. And here we go on transition. This is what I was talking about. Great transition play for Ireland. See if they can capitalize here. Oh.
Nope, going back the other way.
Germany's going. Yep, so Germany, more change of possession to start the second quarter off.
We haven't seen a classic fast break goal, classic fast break lacrosse goal, boom, 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 in the back of the net yet. And those are my favorite.
Yeah. So, Tim Weiss continuing to play this cat and mouse game behind his own net as Germany attempts to clear.
Yeah, but something different here, and if you see, there's not really an advantage going on down there, and that's because Ireland's doing what's called a 10-man ride, which is where the goalie comes out for Ireland and actually guards somebody. So now that man advantage goes away.
So ball will go back to Ireland after a bad
It worked,
turnover.
right? So
yep.
It might be something we can kind of take a look at and see if they continue to do so on those deliberate slow clears. They do a 10-man ride. Riding is the opposite of clearing, and see if they stick with it. It definitely worked. Germany was not ready for it.
Nope, definitely got a little frazzled in the back. They kind of just chucked it down the field opposed to trying to pick it apart. But, I mean, that's what it is. I'm not sure how much these German players have played together, and I'm not sure if they've even went over that. I mean, we were at the Polish practices, and they certainly didn't look over a 10-man ride, at least while I was there. So
I would say Polska on the scrimmage cleared much quicker, though. They weren't in that kind of deliberate slow move.
Yeah, they're kind of a quick fire.
The Polska goalies were kind of getting it out, which is the remedy against a 10-man ride, right? That's how you break it.
Yep.
But like you said, everybody has to be on the same page. So coaches need to be calling it out, recognize it. The middies need to really work hard.
It's certainly an adjustment Germany will look to make if Ireland continues to throw that look at them. Yep, back to this possession game for Ireland. Looking for a dodge here on a short stick, which is quite an advantage.
Oof.
Oh, this great move. Goal by number, I believe, 20, Sean Horkin. Or potentially number 19. We really just can't read. I mean, Ireland's got these white numbers going.
Yeah, if you think you can't see the numbers at home, we're right there with you. I've never seen him use the stroke of the outside line of a number instead of actually filling the number. I think these might be illegal in the States if ESPN was trying to broadcast this thing. But what a great feed. He threaded the needle on that one.
Yeah, it's great play.
As great as the finish was, putting it in the net, the feed was really stellar. It was.
Yeah.
I actually couldn't believe he passed it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't give that up if you're Germany. I mean, the guy on the crease needs to, and I think Weissman might need to call that ball, for a great check there. But I mean, here you go, Ireland, first real clean face-off win in the game for them. Beating Eric Schmeidel. So, yeah. So he had a great start, but gets beat there.
Across the game of runs, and momentum is huge. So Ireland scoring and then quickly winning the face-off, gaining possession, putting Germany back on the defense is tough.
Oh, great save.
Yeah, really nice save.
Looked he was a little bit off balance, but he's able to get his stick down there. And
Close in, low saves, hard, right? You got to move that stick quickly all the way down, and you don't want to guess.
Yep. So they're still running with their 10-man.
Yep.
See how Germany can attack this one. But there hasn't been a stoppage in play since then, so I'm not sure if they're going to be able to keep up with this.
Yeah.
Not a great
Nope.
pass, and they're going to turn
There
it right over.
It's
So
working. They're going to stick with it. They need to regroup. Unfortunately, I think they used both timeouts already, so they can't really kind of take a timeout.
I do believe Ireland.
Oh, was
took
that
one.
Ireland on the
took
first one?
and
Okay.
Germany took one,
Thanks.
so I think it's 1-1. Ireland took one on a 10th possession with 2 minutes to go.
That's
in
right.
The first quarter. Oh. Could have had an opportunity for a turnover there, but instead Ireland's going to turn around.
Oh, another great save.
Another stop. So, yep. So Weiss has been very consistent in goals so far. You know, we looked at him as a player. You know, dealing with an injury to start, but doesn't really look held back by that at all.
Germany changing up personnel. Everything's on the fly substitution-wise, right? So they have to do it right. Everything's through the box. He's walking up slow. This is what they've kind of backed off. They're back into their regular ride now.
I think they're about to potentially might drop another 10-man soon.
Yeah, they're not in it right this second, and that's why they have the time and the space. Okay. We have looks like an offsides on White. I didn't catch that, but they also didn't let him continue play. Not sure why. But
Yeah, a little bit confusing there.
I think everybody was confused on that one. Here we go. So we're going to go man up for 30 seconds on an offsides.
Yep. So Oliver's face starting with the ball again for.
They really
Germany.
generate the offense through him, right? That's
Yep.
where everything kind of starts. And they want him to shoot, and that's why. But just
Not a bad
wide.
shot, just
No,
a bit
smart. Listen, they need the shots, right?
Yep. They got to try to get it past a great keeper like McKeever. So.
Yep. Quick restart. Oh, time's
Penalties
up on the
killed,
penalty.
so
that
they
was
gotta go
quick.
Looks
like
like
he
he
hit
has helmet issues.
Equipment mail. Yeah. Kind of surprised they didn't just take an official timeout on that, but Germany retains possession.
Yeah, normally in the States, a little helmet buckle is something we play through, but I guess it's an issue here. So, looks like McKeever's now out of his crease.
Now he is. Oh, back in.
Back in, and great ground ball for Ireland. And turnover, so
Perfect ride.
Great ride by Germany there.
Yeah, you love the aggression out of the attackman to ride and really make it difficult on the long sticks.
Yep. So Schmidt in 95 for black, someone we looked at earlier with the red stick head.
Really hasn't had
Someone to drive
opportunity.
in. Yep, and forces one there.
Definitely
Ball
forced it,
pops
yeah.
out, and
Here we go.
Germany retains possession. So Germany trying to neutralize, I believe, here. Really giving their defense a break. Kind of something we looked into earlier. Didn't really have a look. He's quick.
Oof.
Just high.
You know what? He's just going to keep shooting,
Yep.
and there's going to be one that goes in.
Yep, I think
Yes,
that's
it's
the
law
mentality.
averages, right?
Mentality for Germany here is they're gonna find one of them.
And he's definitely the one they want with the ball. Change of personnel in here.
So we saw Florian way on.
There it goes.
Oh, back to Ireland, and
Oh,
that's
boy.
just a great play. Great goal for Ireland. I mean, nothing, and that's the transition we were talking about earlier. Nothing we can do about it. Threw a fake behind the back in there, and found the net pretty quick on Weiss. But yep. But back to Germany. Weyant from Florian from the attackman, number 27. He's very quick, so he could be a spark for Germany as we go on the stretch. But another quarter where it's just been no goals for Germany and in a bit of a drought here.
Yep. Those transition goals we're talking about that can happen so fast.
Yep.
I mean, from when Ireland picked up the ball and when the goalie had to turn around and take it out of the net, that was all of about 6 seconds.
Yeah. So quick movement, and it's definitely gonna kill Germany if it continues here. So another, yeah, just great face-off for Germany. And he just turns it over.
Oof. They called possession, so he gets credit for the.
And Ireland throws it away. So they're trying to say it's a tip.
I don't know
Ref's
what they're
not
trying to
giving it
say.
to
I don't
him.
know how that would have been a tip.
One of the
when
Irish
he's
players
behind
said
him.
it went off one of them, but
They're
apparently
just
not.
pleading their case.
Yep. So this is what we mean when you don't want the deep ball carrying it. He's just.
Yeah, and then they're back out in the 10-man. Looks like someone didn't hit their assignment, though.
Yeah, you can shoot here. You have 10-man, you can shoot, but you got it in space stick, and that's who you want it in. Especially if you can get the goalie out here. He's going to get back in the net, so.
They waited a long time for that. They were
Yep.
really looking to still get that turnover.
So Sve, once again, just a bright spot for Germany so far in this game. Able to clear the ball and take control. Schmidt, Zanones, number 95. He's also a player we were trying to look at earlier. He hasn't been that much of a factor so far. Ireland's doing a pretty good job keeping him quiet. So good check there. Knocks
Yep.
the ball loose, but able to pick it right back up.
Very disciplined.
Oh, very close for that. Looking for that off-stick high shot. On a, got a righty goalie in McKeever, so. Nearly there. Yeah, even though the scoreboard doesn't say, I believe the second quarter has really been a German-dominated quarter. I mean, they've had possession nearly this entire time.
Definitely controlling the ball. They seem to need to move the ball if they want an opportunity to score. I don't. Well,
Great move.
they're going
and
to
just
completely
pops it
prove me
loose.
wrong where I'm saying that I don't think they can really take Ireland one-on-one.
He took 3 guys, so.
Yep. Oh.
So once again,
this-
Irish looking to push in transition.
Yeah. You see that difference, right, in the clears.
Goes down. That one's off to the right a bit.
Looks like Ireland's going to take their last time out of the half. We have 1:44 to go. Ireland up 4-0.
Yep.
Beautiful day, right?
It's tremendous. I mean, I believe it's around 24 degrees Celsius. I believe, yep, 77 degrees.
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, no real humidity, but no real breeze either, and that turf does get hot.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially I feel bad for the Germans, wearing the all black, so it's definitely absorbing some sunlight there. Gonna be a hot one for them.
Makes them look tougher, though, I think.
Yeah, potentially. We'll see. Can't really see the scoreboard from here on the England-Netherlands game.
Yeah.
But
Ooh,
England just scored.
yeah, it's on transition. That was a nice one,
nice,
too.
another transition goal.
That one's being live streamed as well if you don't want to stay with us, which I can't imagine you're not wanting to do. But that one's on ELAX TV as well on the YouTube channel. In fact, all games will be
Streamed on Lax TV.
streamed on ELAX TV, so make sure you subscribe and set your notifications on so you know when the games are starting and when to tune in.
Yeah. Looking ahead today, today's slate. So we had Belgium, Sweden earlier, and then we have England, Netherlands, and Ireland, Germany happening right now. Then we have Israel, Czechia at 2:30 or 14:30, and then at 3 o'clock or 15 o'clock we have Switzerland, Latvia, and then lastly at 7. Kind of a matchup, got the home team, I guess, Poland here in the turf stadium, not on the grass. So that's one much anticipated matchup.
The big show for the host nation
Yep.
right here.
And then I believe opening ceremonies around 5 o'clock.
Yeah, they're going to sneak that in between a couple games. Yeah.
At the European Lacrosse Championships. Another topic of conversation for Ireland is just only 2. What I've heard from some parents of the Irish players, only 2 Ireland-born players on the roster. The rest are all American-born, which is an interesting look. Certainly not that way for a team like Poland, who's I'd say around 2/3 Polish-born players.
Right, a lot of dual citizens, which
Yep. That's
hey.
perfectly legal.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
absolutely. undeniable how exciting it is to see lacrosse all around the world being played.
You know, especially in Japan. It's, you know, the Premier Lacrosse League, it's getting big there, and so we had the PLL All-Stars earlier, I believe this winter, go to Japan. They had a big camp and lots of fun.
Yeah, and we'll see some of these players back in the States in Utica, New York for the World Box Lacrosse Championships this year.
Yeah. So Germany controlling possession here. 30 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, let's see what we
4-0.
do. Ferdinand Rode with the ball.
Really need a goal here for Germany.
It would be huge.
Don't want to go into the half without scoring.
Early slide by Ireland, and
Bad
looks
turnover.
like could be a turnover. Yep, it is. It's over and back.
Going Ireland's way with 12 seconds. For some reason, clock doesn't stop. Now it does.
Oh, there we go. Well, and
Now it's not
gave him an
resuming.
extra second
So
on the restart.
kick it back to the Irish players. They're gonna have time. Cuts
Oh, boy.
wide open the middle. Can't come away with it, and that'll be half.
And that's it.
So interesting first half. I'm not sure.
Well, the clock read 0, but I guess the refs held it for a half second. We don't have fractions of seconds on the board, so I guess there was a fraction of a second there. But yeah, quite the half.
Yep, interesting. You know, 4-0 Ireland, but the second quarter was all Germany. So even though, you know, Ireland scored 2 goals, just quick in transition is how they're gonna do it.
Right. Germany did dominate ball possession there in the second quarter. Ireland scored just as many goals, though, as the first quarter,
Yep.
and it's 4-0 Germany going into the
Ireland,
into
4-0
second. I'm
Ireland.
sorry, Ireland going into the second half.
Yep.
We'll be back soon. And we're back in Wrocław for the second half of Germany versus Ireland.
Yep. So we saw the other German goalie, David Schneider, warming up, but apparently he will not come in. So that's an interesting. And then also Ireland will stick with their goalie, Ewan McKeever. So yep, Germany looking to continue possession here in this third quarter. But we'll really see if Ireland makes any adjustments, and then obviously lots of talk about that 10-man ride from Ireland, kind of stunting Germany's ability to clear the ball at the beginning.
Yeah, that was really smart strategically. Here we are, 4-0. Germany dominated possession in the second quarter, but Ireland continued to put it on, and let's see what happens here. They win the face-off clean. Might have looked like a transition move there for a fast break goal, but they've decided to possess, rework their personnel, and get their offense going.
Yep. Last time we checked, I believe England was leading the Netherlands 4-2 over on the other field. So obviously that game doesn't have any implication on this group, but with Latvia and Switzerland, I believe. But it's definitely teams to look out for, as England, I believe, had a pretty successful run in San Diego last summer at the World Games.
Oh, he's got a moving pick call. What that means is you can set picks in lacrosse just like basketball, but you have to have your feet still.
And so, wow, that's an interesting call. I looked over, he tripped over himself. But they're going to give Ireland a penalty. I thought he tripped over himself.
Can't penalize the turf monsters, but we have one on Ireland here.
Technical coming.
Oh, it's a procedure. Oh, you know what I think that is, Ezra? It's in World Lacrosse, we have that restart rule where if you're within 5 yards on the restart, you can't defend until you've created another 5-yard gap. So I think that's what was that play there.
So 30-second penalty here. Germany looking for their first goal of the game. And low ball, almost had him. Oh, wow. He had a great look at the cage. Just a bit of a twisting shot here, but
I think he had picked it up so quick, the ball actually wasn't kind of sitting precisely in his pocket.
Yeah, wasn't ready for it.
No.
So releasing for Ireland, all even. And once again, just great look. So Germany's starting to get looks to start this.
Off hip. That was a good shot,
nice
too,
save.
even. Yeah.
Start the second half. Been good start for Germany. Another look to be a turnover for Ireland. But
well, you really see that footing being a problem.
And, yep, back to Germany. So
strong ride.
Yep, good ride there all around for them. Germany appeared to have a player looking a little injured.
German player.
Gimpy Walk.
Yep.
I believe out number 22.
He's better off just kind of taking a seat and getting an official timeout
Aaron
here.
Trapp.
If he can't work through it. He does not look comfortable.
If I was him, I don't know. I'd come to sub. I mean, it's just the group stage. First game of the group stage. You don't want to make anything worse. Yep, you come in to substitute here.
The problem is they didn't get it there. They got the yellow call now, but he's still attacking the cage.
So, yep, in comes number 15.
Here's Spey. He's
Jake
working
Eakins. Oliver Spey running down. Good look. Another nice stop. That took a weird bounce off the turf. Yeah, but Germany retains possession. I mean, this has kind of been the story of this portion of the game from the, I believe, around after the first quarter through. It's just been Germany just kind of hanging with them, just not able to score goals. Once again, I mean, even 4 goals is not the end of the world. I mean, yeah, it's obviously a bit of a hole. And once again, ball's going to stay with Germany here.
Yeah, I think what happened there was Ireland did a great job, deflecting the ball, and so it did go off Ireland on that. We can hear the England celebration over on the other field. There's another goal from England.
Yeah.
Probably widening the gap.
Yeah, so some players to talk about on the Ireland defense. Neil Ward.
Just saying that. You just missed a beautiful feed and goal.
Great goal.
Germany's first of the tournament. I believe that was Florian Wynant with the finish.
Yeah, we were talking about him earlier. Pretty quick shifty attackman. And so, yep, good start to the second half. Obviously, almost 4 minutes already gone by, but not a bad start for Germany. And like I was trying to say earlier, four goals is nothing. It's a hole, but it's not that.
Well, I think, like we talked about momentum, I think part of it is just getting that first goal, getting things rolling. McKeever really didn't have a chance at that. You kind of missed it, but it was a great feed, and he made the turn, but really not much he can do to get his feet set and try to save it.
Yeah. So
Need his defenders to help him out there with a check. But
that looked like a bit of a push in the back.
Another win on the face-off for
Another
Germany.
face.
Yeah, they really do well at the X.
And just slipping there. That one also looked like a bit of a push, but
I'll just say.
Still face-off guy on, and he turns it over. Here you go. Here's what I talk about, the long pole. Looking for that brute force, can't. And he loses his stick.
The bench really wanted him to shoot.
German bench got all excited for the big guy. That was, one of our players to watch. Benjamin Grimm, from Germany. So great pole. He's definitely had he's been a big part in the German clear so far. It's been him and Weiss, and just, oh my God, could have been going the other way, but Ireland player falls on the ground. So Germany will continue. So I believe this guy, 34, Lars Litzinger, it's his first look.
Oh, that's a lot of good. Okay, good. Oh, wow.
Great check. Just a beautiful check.
Watch that stick fly like a
that
helicopter.
Yep. But I believe number 21, John Staunton. He's been on the wings so far in the face-offs, so he's definitely probably more of a D-midi, short stick D-midi. But here we go.
In transition.
Sean Horkin trying to go all the way off the post.
Right off the post. He wanted that so bad.
Yeah, we had Weiss going low. Probably jumped the gun a little, but he went low and able to find the post high, but couldn't put it on.
Boy, he's not taking any time here. Ooh, that
takes a spill. Another guy falling, but I believe there's gonna be a push in the back, loose ball push. No clock penalty, but possession will stay with Ireland.
I thought maybe they were gonna throw a flag on a trip on that one.
Yeah, me too. So once again, back hopefully for Ireland, to this just possession game after giving up that goal. Rips it. So Sean Horkin, I believe, gets his second or third of the day. It's so hard to tell with these numbers. But, great goal. Just brute force down the alley. Sneaks it past Weiss.
No, that was Daniel Luddington, actually, I think, 27 with the goal. Ireland's done something interesting here, and they have that sort of short little flip pass, right, they do on the offense, and now they've inverted it. They were doing it up top above the goal, and now they're doing it behind the goal.
Yep.
So it's almost like they took their whole offense and flipped it around,
down.
Right?
Yep.
Back to the 4-goal deficit for the Germans.
Yeah, they kind of found themselves in this thing of you just get the momentum, and then all of a sudden Ireland just takes it right away, and just another great check.
Is that the strategy now on the face-offs? Just let them get possession and then just take it away?
And that's what they've done multiple times.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, it's really been a great game off the wings from Michael Saunders, so he's doing a great job kind of taking possession back for Ireland.
Ireland's going to take their time here and sub.
Yeah, more than half gone by in the third quarter.
Universal call for subbing on the field is teams will say yellow, and that means to pull the ball out, take your time, let your personnel. Yep, we'll slow it down, but also let your personnel change in and out. Regroup.
Kind of an opposite story of what was happening earlier. Now that Irish are trying to give their guys a bit of a rest here.
Yep. Makes
There's
sense.
some pretty relentless attack from Germany. And honestly, as much as a turf stadium, you know, everyone wants to play in the big stadium. Oh, great goal.
James Flanagan, he pretty much just took it himself, right?
Yeah, just ran right down the alley.
Yep.
To touch back on what I was trying to say, you know, as much as people, you know, you'd love to play in a big turf stadium, the grass might be better at this tournament, just because, you know, the guys aren't slipping and sliding, and it's so nice, you know, you could consider it turf almost. And
Well, how's this? You know, you played on here. You got some reps in as a goalie. What was the surface like to play on for the bounce? You mentioned it, irregular bounce earlier in the broadcast. When we were shooting on you and we were trying different things, what did you recognize with the bounce shots?
oh, it kind of died at the turf. You know, you're not gonna get like a super high bouncer. So it's really, if you're gonna send a bounce shot, you gotta get there with accuracy. You gotta get there with accuracy. On grass, I think it's a bit of a different story. You know, it can go wherever which way. But on the turf, you know, I think it's relatively easy for the goalies to predict. But you know, some of the shooters are so good, you just bounce it right back by them.
But we're not seeing those high bounce shots where it bounces low.
Nope. Oh,
great
terrific save.
Yeah. Oh, and flag goes down.
I believe he was in the crease, but
No.
maybe.
I'm trying to see what he called here. We got 2 flags down now. We got official time.
Yeah, clock is stopped now.
A lot of discussion.
Yeah.
Going through the crease is a technical. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I just had to
and
change
gotta
possession.
study our world lacrosse. So yeah, usually just change possession.
So that's
but we have
30 seconds.
2
but
pounds. We got a 30, and then we have a minute slash.
Are they both on Germany here?
No, it's Ireland. They're Ireland penalties, but looks like it's just.
No, the crease is on Germany.
Oh, okay. So. Yep. So we have 5 on 5. You're right.
Yep, but so possession will stick, I believe, with Germany. So if I'm Germany, I'm just trying to hold on for this 30 seconds, and then you got a guy sprinting right off through the midline here. Oh, we just see another England goal. They're kind of taking control of that game,
Looks
I
like
believe.
they're running away with it. Well.
So Germany looking to press here. I mean, it makes sense. Still 5 on 5. You know, you're not man down.
The extra 30 be a bonus. I think they're both releasable, though, meaning that if Germany scored here, then the second 30 where they'd be man up. Doesn't really matter. Oh,
That
really?
was, oh, I thought that may have been on the inside, but.
It was actually, yeah, it was low and stick side for the goalie, but off the pipe, so close.
So
Great play there.
looking like a Germany penalties released here.
Germany's released.
gotta
Ireland's
clear quick.
not, but
Knocks it down.
Ireland's sort of conceding the clear, but it doesn't really matter. I think they're burning the time on the penalty advantage or the man advantage on this clear. You know, this is where Germany would have wanted to push.
Yeah. I thought it's 6-1? That was only 5.
Here he is. Now we're even.
That's right. So Germany trying to get their offense back to where it was after that first goal. But I don't know. We'll see how this. We'll see. He's gonna pull it out here. Take a short stick for a dodge. That's just common practice in lacrosse. He broke his stick. Second Irish broken stick and a penalty coming against Ireland too. So see if Svei. Oh, he nicks
another
the
pipe.
post.
Now, what do we got? I don't know what my pipe count might be off, but I think I have at least 3 or 4 for Germany at this point of the game. It's so tough.
Yeah.
Goals are 6 feet by 6 feet.
Second broken stick though for Ireland. That's pretty interesting.
Well, it's interesting. Both times they broke sticks, they called cross checks. It's like they're waiting for. Is that what if you break your stick, is that an automatic cross check? Is that
potentially. I mean,
I can't think that's the rule, but it seems to be like they're using that as a marker.
yep. So the penalty's gonna be on number 26 for Ireland, Jack Murphy. It'll be a 1-minute cross check. So once again, Germany's going to go on this man up. And once again, it looks like they're just going to struggle.
Withholding from
Lying
play
on the-
probably on this. I think they're calling. He was lying on the ball. Yep. So in the sport of lacrosse, you can't withhold the ball from play, meaning you can't lie on top of it or trap it with your stick. The only person who can do that is the goalie, and that's if he's in his crease.
In his crease, yep. See how Germany does here. You know, you want to get the ball, you know, in space stick. Oh. Tremendous save. Off stick hip, just so quick reaction. You know, he's really, Ewan McKeever, I mean, he gave up that one, but, you know, it was unsavable. And now we're here, and he's just making stop after stop.
Yeah, here's a challenge for Germany. There's going to be no gimme goals, right? There's going to be nothing that you just chuck in from 18 yards, you know, whatever, you know, 15 meters. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to earn every single goal here on him. He's just that stellar.
So, Irish transition. Yep. Like predicted, great goal for Ireland off transition. I believe that was number 9. Christopher Bernetta, but I might be wrong.
That was Bernetta. You know, he's been really valuable for Ireland. He's has a couple assists. He's really kind of running the offense as an attackman and making things available for the other guys.
Yeah.
But on that instance, he took it upon himself just to get it done.
Yep. So up to 6 goals, largest lead of the game for Ireland.
Yeah. Love to see Weiss, you know, not get too. I know he's passionate and he's into it. He shouldn't be down on himself on those kind of goals. I mean, that's right on top of him, right on the doorstep.
Yeah.
Tough. You know, he wants to make those saves.
So under 30 seconds, so the clock will stop here on a dead ball, but Germany might possess this for the rest of the quarter, and so they want to go here. 15 seconds, trying to push. Got a man staying back, but they gotta throw it away. Three seconds. Shoot.
He got the shot off.
Yeah, he got the shot off, that's for sure.
Yep, definitely did. Well, that quarter was all Ireland.
Yep. I mean only
one
German
goal. Yeah, one goal from
but,
Germany, but Ireland pretty much dominated. Yeah. 7-1. Time's, you know, getting tight for the German side.
Yeah, I mean, you also want to worry about goal differential, you know, in group stage play. So, well, head-to-head victories and points obviously matter a lot.
Right. You know, the thing is, if you look at that German quarter, despite the score and Ireland really kind of putting it on them a little bit, they did hit a couple pipes, a couple great saves. You know, it's right there. You know, it's not like they're not in the game. It's just the scoreboard doesn't really say that right now.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, it's good for Germany. You're getting your hardest opponent out first. Well, predicted hardest opponent, I guess.
What's your favorite part of Ireland's game so far?
I'm a real big fan of just the goalie play. I'm a state goalie, so I like to see it. I'm from Syracuse, New York, so you know we've had a couple of good goalies come through during my lifetime. But you know, McKeever just seems like he's all over it. He gave it the one goal, but otherwise he just seems like he's on top of it, and nothing's really getting by him.
Save percentage is very high at this point. Yeah.
Going into this game, we didn't know who was going to start exactly. I believe yesterday we saw Ireland scrimmage versus Polska, and Gavin Conlon started for Ireland in that one. But then McKeever came in later, but they both were just tremendous yesterday, and that's carrying over today. As we see Latvia
yeah, they're walking in right below us.
Coming through. And then we see Israel right over there as well. So.
Should be a great matchup.
Yep. I'm not. Are they playing? No, Israel's playing Czechia at 2:30, and then Latvia doesn't play for 2 hours.
No, they
so-
must be getting a practice in.
Yeah, might get a little practice in and get going. So Ireland ball start off this fourth quarter here.
Right, we had a legal procedure on the face-off, and I didn't catch if someone left the box early, but yeah, we're going to Ireland.
So you think Ireland is just gonna try to put some by, but also just take time off the clock. You really don't want to waste a ton of energy. You got a long tournament ahead of you. You have a solid 6-goal lead right now. So
This is not a sport you can sit back on, though.
Yeah, that's
as you
true.
well know, it's not something that they can just kind of
you can't just ease into it. They
ease
gotta-
into a victory. They're going to have to keep pressing to some degree. Obviously, well, and that doesn't help, right?
Yeah, no, certainly not. I mean, if they can keep the ball in here, but it looks like it's gonna dribble out of bounds. Like we touched on earlier, it's beautiful, beautiful afternoon here in Wrocław. It's a little interesting they hosted the tournament here, but I think it's a great venue, obviously. I mean, you got 2 really nice grass fields in that turf stadium.
Well, Wrocław is really the center of lacrosse in the country of Poland, and have a great history of the sport here. And it's also great history, obviously. We were in areas in town the other day that, and even for me this morning, that were established in the 10th century. So, yeah, it's really one of the real center places of European history.
And
so it's great to
sports.
bring all these countries here to Wrocław. Beautiful, amazing city. Just really enjoyed our time here so far. Oof.
It's a great move.
He just wants it.
Yeah,
he's
he really
wanted
wants
it
his
all
goal.
game, and he's not
he's
going to
real
be
close.
denied. Well, maybe he will be denied. Let's yet to be seen.
Yet to pull I don't think. I think he's put a couple off the post, but I don't think McKeever's had to save one of his yet. We're talking about Oliver Sve. Just bull rush in here.
Ooh.
So that's
Well, no, I think it might have deflected, but yeah,
but look at that little great move.
crowd
Stays
like
on
that
his
one.
feet. Oh, another great look.
Yeah,
And
ooh.
flag's gonna be down.
I didn't catch what that. Oh, we got a slash coming on Ireland. That'll be a minute.
Looks like McKeever limping around a little in his crease. I think he's all right. Get hit in the lower leg by something. Maybe just tensed up a bit.
Ireland's taking
Ireland's
the time
take
out
their, I believe, first time out of this second half with 12:15 to go.
for either team. Yep.
Yeah, we had quite a bit of a fast-moving game. No, not a ton of stoppages here.
No, the running time helps and keeps it moving.
Yep.
So back to Wrocław, just wonderful place. We've walked around the plazas a lot. It's amazing, the history, beautiful parks.
We have a great football team as well, and a great American football team. Interestingly
That
enough.
was a great surprise. I don't know if you can see it on the broadcast, but over in the distance past the England and Netherlands game, you can see the Olympic Stadium, Stadium Limpanski, and that's where the Wrocław Panthers play.
Yeah.
Right, of the European Football League. They don't play.
in the
against-
Polish league.
Not in the Polish league. They play. We saw posters around town. We unfortunately we're big American football fans as well as global football fans. But my understanding is they get a good crowd over there, 5,000 plus people per game.
So we'll see what Ireland's going to choose to do offensively here, or maybe defensively. They just took the timeout, so it may have been a dead. I don't quite remember.
Yeah, what's happening is that Ireland had a slash.
Oh, yep.
And so we're gonna go man up for Germany.
Yep. So hopefully, both teams are kind of looking for that creeper around the crease action on the man up. So and Ireland's really just looking to pick points. find the little gaps. But defensively, they've been very sound this game. Definitely helps that you got a great keeper in there in McKeever. So. See if Germany can capitalize on the man advantage here on the slash. So we got a whole 1 minute here for Germany.
Ireland late getting a substitution in there, which is interesting off a timeout, but here we go. Ideally, you get this ball moving, get the defense moving, right? Take advantage of the extra person.
They're just really going through 3 guys now. And
Yeah, not the. Oof.
So they're gonna call that a pass.
It definitely was a pass.
It was a pass. I mean, it was close to the net and all, but.
Yep.
It was
Kind of played right into Ireland's hands here. And
yeah. Looking for Floyan wide then on that pass on the crease. I mean, that's what I was talking about. The creeper on the crease. Defense on your man down. You got all these responsibilities. Since you don't have the extra guy that the other team has. I think a couple new faces now on for Ireland here, but I'm not completely sure.
Yeah, it makes sense with just over 10, 11 minutes left in the game.
Up 6 goals.
Working. Yeah, up 6 goals. Let's work in some personnel. Again, it's group stage, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a goalie change at some point, maybe just to get some minutes in there.
For sure. Something we saw in the scrimmages, for Ireland at least, it was just everyone seemed like very well rested coming off the bench. Just everyone seemed like they really wanted to play and be out there. And so they were all just pushing it.
High energy, right?
Yep, very high energy, excitement.
Athleticism, they were ready to go. As they have been today.
So great clear for Germany. So Germany's going to take a timeout.
Yep, they're going to use one of theirs. Try to draw something up here, see if we can generate some more goal scoring.
Yep.
Smart technique by the officials. The close official to the ball when timeout was called placed his hat in that location so they know the restart point. Put the ball right there, get it going again.
So 10:25 to go here. Now we got Czechia walking beneath us. The stadium's kind of like central grounds for the whole tournament here. So yeah, 2 teams facing each other. Israel kind of staring down Czechia as they're looking for a locker room.
It's like Netherlands just scored over on that side. See if we can get a live score. That goal by Netherlands that we could hear in the distance made it 10-3 England.
Yep. So England dominance in that game and Ireland dominance over here. So we'll see if Germany can put one by here. All even after that man-up opportunity for Germany. So. Great move. Great move. Just lots of excitement off the German bench, He's one of our players to watch, Zenonas Schmidt. Great goal. Just sneaks right by that defense there. So.
Yeah, Schmidt really did a nice job sneaking in there and putting it just in a perfect spot, low and away for Kiever.
7-2 now is the score.
coach take responsibility for that goal since it came right out of the timeout?
Yeah, I don't know. He looked a little excited off the bench.
Just how he drew it up.
Yep.
Ireland slow on the substitution. Germany coach not too happy with that and wanted to get the face-off going.
Clock continues to run, so I can see the bit of frustration.
Absolutely.
I mean, you got the momentum as well, so you
Yep.
just want to build off of that. And now Ireland will repossess. Gets a shot off with the face-off man, but can't find the back of the net there. So Ireland will continue their possession game. I'd say it's been kind of 50-50 though. I mean, there's been sections of the game where one team has just had all the ball and the other team hasn't. But the scoreboard doesn't show it, but it's been pretty evenly possessed throughout the game. But
Right, that's the difference between having counts and not having counts or shot clocks, etc. Is that you're going to get these stretches of ball possession time.
Yep.
Oh, great save.
Nice save by Weiss.
He needed that.
Throws a bad outlet.
Yeah, and that was wanting to push, right? Which
Yep.
is smart in this point of the game. Is you got to get that ball moving, but
Got a lot of time left.
yep, you got to anticipate that.
Yeah.
On those clearing passes, if the goalie's going to miss, he's got to miss past the player, not short, because it results in turnovers. Back to Bernetta. He, again, offense really does run a lot of times through Bernetta on attack here.
He's very quick.
Yeah, he's got that lime green stick, so you recognize him.
Whoa.
Yep, there it
Yeah,
comes.
that's gonna be a flag. Just Germany getting a little too rough.
Questionable, but he was right there. Referee went right for the flag. There was no hesitation on him.
Interesting though. I think it's just gonna be a push.
Yeah, that's definitely a technical push with possession. Well, we got a timeout before. We had a couple officials restart, and one was communicating with the Irish coach, and they're going to take a timeout.
I believe they're the last time
Clock
out
is still running
of the
though,
game.
so yep, it is. Probably need to stop the clock here.
Yeah. Last time out of the game, clock continues to run. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not sure why it would. Yep.
Yep.
No,
Now
the bench.
it's
The bench official alerted the timekeepers to stop it. Whether they're going to put any time back on is
I doubt it.
probably not going to happen. We were around 6:55 when the Irish team called timeout. Official time is 6:48. Yep, here we go. We're going to get a goalie change.
Yep, Ireland is going to bring on their second keeper, Gavin Conlon. Or Gavin Conlon. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce that.
Yep, Conlon.
Yeah, we saw him yesterday in the scrimmage. He actually started the scrimmage opposed to McKeever, but he seemed like he was pretty into it and played pretty well.
Yeah, he
against
moved
Polska.
well, confident, good vocal leader, all things you kind of look for in a goalie. And you got 3 whole shots of warm-up,
Yeah.
and we'll see how this goes.
I bet he's just happy to be in there.
Yeah, it's nice and warm out. Adrenaline should be taking over at this point.
Yep. Something that's interesting, I believe he cut the palms out of his gloves, which just gives you a better grip on your stick.
It's actually illegal. You're
It's
not
illegal.
allowed to do that.
It's illegal in the United States, so
It's
I'm not sure
illegal
about.
in world lacrosse as well.
You know that?
Yes.
Oh, well. Guess we caught him there.
Here's Ireland on the man up.
30-second penalty on the push.
So they're running a quick one. That's when you see that little sneak by Bernetta, but they're not going to him.
Yeah.
That's a nice little curl right around the crease. Now he's kind of hanging tight on the backside.
So it's released here. Now they're going to try to move. And just too much space there.
Yep.
Too much space. I think Germany kind of eased out on him, which is just not what you want to do.
Sorry, Bernetta there for the backup. Ireland's going to retain possession, and now we're all even. Great ball movement.
Yep, Ireland's just really just moving around, trying to keep these German defenders on their toes, I guess, a bit.
And patience, right?
Yep.
I mean, like, he didn't force that there. He's kind of just taking his time, doesn't see it, move it again. There's no hurry for them at this point. Comfortable lead with 5 minutes to go.
You know, only 7 goals, you know. But, you know, they only gave up 2 at the same time. So 7 goals, you know, in a normal game, it's a little on the lower side, but it's a completely different ball game then.
I think game 1, we saw the footing, you know, be a little bit of an issue in the first half, definitely first quarter. We saw some adjustments made.
For sure.
You know, did Ireland probably leave some goals on the field? So did Germany. So, you know, he still has possession. Nope.
Good move, but nice soak.
Yep.
The German, I'm not sure, may have hit off his own man.
Great pass.
Yep, nice find. And now here they're going to try to push you, run out of time, but Schmidt's going to pull it outside instead.
Yep, smart ball control.
Run out of time, though, for Germany. 4:33 to go.
I think at this point you're really just trying to, you know, work your offense, you know, really use the rest of the game. You know, the way they play, it's really hard to come up with 5 goals in 4 minutes.
That's true.
If you've come up with 2 all day. So now it's like, hey, let's be smart. Let's work on some things and take it into the next game of the group stage.
Yep. You know, here we go. Oliver Svei still looking for his first goal of the game. Really the key guy here in this German offense. Just rough turnover. He could definitely feel it.
Here's the thing. I don't think he needed to pass that.
Yeah, I think he
you know,
forced it.
just roll it back, take your time. You know, I think that just comes with a little more reps, a little less adrenaline maybe, and you know, just understand that in that moment you don't have to force the passes.
Yep, may have been a bit of a force for sure. Yep. Oh, looked like he went a little early there. Ref didn't really catch it on the substitution through the midfield. For Ireland, but 3 minutes now, 3:15 to go.
Oh, great look.
Great move. Is it? And it's in. I thought it was maybe been on the outside, but that's in the net. Great move for Ireland. Great pass.
Cross crease feed, and he kind of rolled it into almost a backhanded shot.
Yeah, I believe that was Finn Ivory. You know, he's one of our players to watch. Number 22 for Ireland. Like we said earlier, it's really hard to read these Irish numbers, especially from far away. Schmidl still out there for Germany. He's taking faceoffs the entire day. He's been pretty dominant.
Oh,
but
yeah. I mean, I think he really, really is great at the X. Smart move right there.
dumps it right back.
Yeah.
You know, you don't run through the double team. It makes no sense. So,
got a yellow call. Schmidl's going to head off. Get him off.
they're going to send on Nagel. So, see how this goes. Couple new faces for Germany now. I
Yeah,
think.
that's Litzinger.
That's a high bouncer.
Was a high bouncer.
Conlon finds a nice feed across, but Bender can't hold on.
Nope. Good ride. Good ride by Germany. You know, great save for Conlon just to kind of get him warmed up and in the game. We've talked before about it's hard when you come in as a goalie and you get something right on the doorstep, but to get a shot like that you can easily corral. Would have loved to have seen them complete the clear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he would too.
Yep, so Oliver Svei not on the field for Germany. So let's see offensively what they bring out here. Without their main man.
Nice switch on top.
So around a minute to go in the game.
Oh, great move.
Great move. Nice goal. So I believe that's his second of the day for Schmidt.
Definitely the second. Definitely the second goal where he's kind of taken it upon himself to make it happen.
Yep. You know, it's only a 5-goal game. You know, as rough as it seemed for Germany so far in this tournament.
Actually 6. Oh,
No,
sorry, 5.
it's
You're
5
right.
goal.
8-3.
You know, as bad as it seemed, they really been able to figure it out offensively towards in the second half. You know, you didn't score a single goal in the first half, and you know, Ireland's only scored 1 more goal than you in this half.
That's true, and you know, if you look at it, they've hit pipes, right? They've
Yep.
had some costly turnovers. You know, Ireland hasn't always capitalized, but they've really, you know, been able to control the ball on offense in a nice way. And boy, I think what Germany needs to do is really take advantage or figure out how to take advantage of Schmeichel at the X, right?
Yeah, he's probably honestly he's making the most impact on this team in this game.
We're going Germany timeout with 46 seconds left in the game. 8-3 Ireland. Who do you have for your players of the game, Ezra, for Ireland?
For Ireland, I got Bernetta, no question. He's really just controlled this entire offense. And then obviously, McKeever had a great game, but Bernetta is just leading this offense. You know, wasn't looking at him to be, you know, the big player for Ireland, but he definitely has had a great game. And then for Germany, no question, it's Schmeichel.
Hard not to give it to him, right?
Yep. He's won, I'd say, every face-off. Whether, you know, he's got the clamp on every single one. I think he maybe lost 1 or 2.
And Ireland had a different strategy. They said, "Hey, we're not going to go with a Fogo. We're gonna kind of do this by committee, but we're also going to rely on our wings, long stick on the side, another shorty, to come up with turnovers, come up with the ball." And they did it, right?
Yep.
I mean, they turned a lot of Schmeichel wins into Ireland victories. So, you know, it's important.
So 46 to go in the game.
I think we were both looking for Spey to kind of break out there. He had a lot of great shots, a lot of great moves, athleticism, but really offensively for Germany, Schmidt turned into the player. You know, just needed him to come alive more in the first half.
Yep. So Spey's back on the field here. Wasn't on the last possession, but Germany ball. See what they can do here. Another late sub for Ireland.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem for Germany coming out of the timeout.
Bit of a It's
See if
great.
Ireland can put a late one in here.
Great crafty move.
They may just kind of burn the clock. 30 seconds left.
Yep. Working's taking it behind the net. Not doing too much. 15 seconds to go. Five to go now.
Don't love that decision, but hey,
Nope.
they're going to do it. And usually teams just kind of run out the clock and take the win.
Yep.
Ireland does take the win.
Yep. 5-goal win. Great game. Great game for Ireland. You know, Germany, nothing to be ashamed of in my opinion. I mean, they really kept it close. Obviously the scoreboard doesn't show that, but they definitely had Ireland on the ropes in some of the moments of the game. So, in my eyes, you know, against a great team like Ireland for Germany, it's nothing to be upset about.
Yep, game 1 of the group stage, a lot to build on for both teams, lots of good energy, understanding the field and what's happening here, and we'll probably see great things from both these teams.
Yep.
Thanks, Ezra. Thanks for joining us, and enjoy the rest of the Euro 2024 here from Wrocław on ELAX TV.